Amigo mío, aunque no estés, te lo contaré todo cuando te vuelva a ver. Un largo camino.
Out of the many years of knowing Eric, having to pick one memory is actually very hard, and I know that it's really hard for all of us because Eric gave us so many.
Nunca imaginé los aviones que volamos, lo bueno que pasamos. Siempre recordaré cuando hablaba contigo y siempre lo haré. Recuerdos en la carretera y en nuestro camino, y cada risa también tuvo que cambiar el destino, y te lo digo, nada es igual. Esos días de trabajo
Always looking for something to do, so we always had something to do. Aside from all the craziness, aside from all the laughing, aside from everything that we had, me and Eric had this one very special moment that I'll always keep in my heart, where it was just me and him. We were just talking, and he was just there for me. He was listening, and he was asking me questions, like really engaging in our conversation and being there for me.
Bro, see what you did? You see what she distracted me, look. Because of her. She set me up.
We had that connection, that strong bond in that moment, that it meant the world for me, and I'm so thankful that I had that moment with him.
One good memory out of the many me and Eric shared growing up was when one time in 2012 or 13, my family, his family, all went down to a soccer tournament we had in Orlando, and we spent the weekend together, and that was actually a really good moment we spent.
It's a good memory I have with Eric. Pecas is one time in 2016. Me, Eric, Rigo, Pepe, and Evelyn and Philly went to go drop Philly off in Atlanta. And Philly forgot his wallet in the whip, and we had already left. We stopped at a gas station. We ain't had no money, and we wanted some gas. And he told me to ask Philly that we could borrow some cash, but I told him I was just finna ask Philly. So he asked Philly. Philly said, yeah, we gave him a dub, and we dropped his wallet off, got some gas from that gas station, went to Atlanta. It was all off the seas. Fucked up, and I was just chilling, geeking with them. But yeah, it was a good time. There's a lot of other memories I could bring up right now, but it's probably one of the best memories I had with him. Funny, it was a funny time, great time.
One of my many favorite memories with Eric, yo, it gotta be, he had me pick him up and pick up his girl Rosa, and one of her friends was with her, and we went to the fair. And I don't know, I think she was drunk or something. She thought I was finna pay for her. Anyway, so I walked in front of her in the line because, you know, I'm gonna pay for myself. So, ticket booth man was like, how many tickets you getting? Because Eric went before me, he bought 2 for him and his girl. And I was like, she was close to me. I was like, oh, I just won. But Eric started dying laughing, yo. Him and his girl were dying laughing. I'm never gonna forget that because that was just too funny.
My favorite memory with Eric is when one time we were skipping and it was a whole bunch of us. So we decided to go to the movies because there wasn't anything else to do. So we went, and Danny fell asleep during the movies. So Eric and Jesus went to go wake him up, and then he came back and he started throwing popcorn at us. So Eric, being Eric, threw the whole damn bucket of popcorn at him.
Oh my god!
Bro, go ask for bro. I'ma sweep.
No, chill out.
And then next thing you know, everybody was just throwing popcorn at each other.
Look at this.
The movie theater was literally a mess, and Leslie was on the floor picking it up with her hands, of course. So yeah, that's my favorite memory with him.
Damn, I don't know, there's a lot. We were just hitting in the room, bro. We just doom. That was soft, stick and shit. I'll beat that ass. Boom.
One of my favorite memories with Eric would be one of the days that we went to Alatuna. We were just chilling. Everyone was there, 41, you know. We were just having a good time, bonding. I just remember him just trying to get into the lake, and he couldn't because it was at the time when he had the monitor on. And it was funny because he was just kept contemplating on and on and on, and we tried to get some canoes and stuff so he can just get on the canoe and risk it to see if he wouldn't get wet. And it was just funny, but we just didn't end up getting them. I don't know why, but it was definitely a good time because we were definitely bonded.
Let me tell you about that time. He also made me crash, you feel me? That man made me crash. We got the racing in Castle Lake, and it was a rainy night, and I lost traction, turning, and I crashed into the shit. Y'all know about that shit. Y'all who laughing right now. He had to get a tow truck. That nigga Nino, he had to get the damn gun, put it in that shit. Man, that shit was crazy. Caught over Rigo, we all smoked. That nigga Becca was cool though, man. It's good memories with him. One ain't enough, but you know what's up.
One good memory I had with Eric was when we were learning how to drive, and we would steal my aunt's car to go drive, and we would get on the highway and get scared and shit.
I don't think I can just name one on top of my head because throughout the years there's just so many, you know, like this is someone I've met since he was like in the 3rd grade.
Oh, hell no.
But from his last few days.
Fuck, shawty.
Somebody
keep commenting.
I have two. Where it was the last time he got locked up. He was coming home and I had been messaging him while he was locked up, you know. Of course he wasn't replying, but he replied and he was like, I'm on my way home, sis. Don't tell no one, I want to surprise everyone. So immediately I go to his house. He's there. We're excited. We leave. And Freddie's at the gas station and Becca stops and surprises him. They talk or whatever. We leave to the barbershop because y'all know he loved having his fresh cut. We were just talking at the barbershop waiting. He was just telling me like, you know, he feels like he finally found that person that's good for him. And you know that's Rosa, of course. We were just talking, dude, like venting. And then he leaves me at my house, but we're outside still continually venting. And if anyone knows Becca, he was just one of those people that you can tell anything to. And he won't judge, he won't speak about it to other people, but he'll give you advice. And then my next favorite memory was the day he told me he was gonna be a dad. And the first thing he tells me, because he's been playing around with me forever that he was gonna be a dad, and it just didn't happen. He was like, guess what? I was like, what? He's like, I'm gonna be a daddy. I was like, no, you're not. He was like, yeah, dude. And the thing is that before he even knew what he was having, he had the name Vanessa or Esmeralda picked out. It was just such a like, I felt so excited for him, but you know, we had to be kind of excited on the low because his mom was there and you know, she still didn't know. And yeah, he ended up having his daughter, Vanessa Esmeralda. She's such a blessing.
The best memory I had with Eric is probably 2015 when I was on the run from the police and I couldn't go home, so he let me stay at his house, and we were there at his house for like a week or two, and like during that week or two, like we did a lot of things together. We skated, his mom made us look for a job, we went job hunting, we were just chilling like every day with different people, and it was one of the best memories because during that time it showed that he was a real person, that me and him were close, because no other person would ever did that for me. He risked his own freedom, so I was straight.
My best memory with Eric would be this one time. It was raining that day. I remember it was like a Saturday. It was like 1 in the afternoon. He hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you trying to go smoke?" And I was like, "Bet." But we were gonna smoke at it because it's raining. And he was like, "Hold up, let me see if I can find a place." And I was just like, "Alright." And then he hit me back up. He was like, "Yo, pull up to my crib." So I pulled up to his crib. And I was 16 and he was 15 at the time. He was like, "We finna go to this girl's house that used to live in the neighborhood." And I was like, "Why?" He was like, "We finna smoke at her crib because she said it straight and her mom at work or some shit." And we went and we got there. I knew the girl too, so when we got there, I was just like, "What's up?" And then she was like, "What's up?" or whatever. And then we just got an apple. We made a bowl. And then we started smoking at that bitch, right? We started smoking.
Hey guys, I'm Rosa, and this is my baby girl, Vane. If I had to choose a favorite memory that I have with Eric, it was really hard to choose because there was a lot. But I would say it starts way back. When we first met, like, I used to be a server at a restaurant. and he was there with a couple friends and his cousin. And I remember walking in, I had just clocked in, and we barely even talked. It was just like a hi that we said when I went to leave like a dessert table. But he did tell me that when he was leaving, his cousin and him looked at me, he was like, bro, like, you see that girl right there, like, she's gonna be my girl one day. And his cousin was like, sure, yeah, you know, whatever. And I laughed about it. 2 years later, we were over there sitting in my bedroom, and I was getting ready to let him know that I was pregnant. We were gonna be parents. And he was so shook. He was like, what? Like, are you for real? He was so excited. I remember when I told him, he couldn't stop repeating, am I really gonna be a dad? He was so excited, but at the same time, he was so emotional. And I really love that memory because he was so happy. He already off the bat was like, I want a girl. Like, oh, I know we're gonna have a girl. And it's crazy because we did end up having a girl. He actually chose a name, which is Vanessa Esmeralda. But that's like one of my favorite memories that I can say that I have of him. And basically a baby girl. Say hi, mama. Say hi. That's our favorite memory. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
El día que paró los 2 penales que no lo querían dar. La final que jugamos con Alianza.
Para todos sus amigos de Eric. Hoy es importante, es un año que no está con nosotros, pero quiero contar un recuerdo. En uno de los torneos más importantes para él, él me puso su mano derecha de las porterías. Él dijo que si yo estaba ahí, yo era su ángel. Él iba a ganar ese torneo porque yo estaba ahí para él. Mi amor por mi hijo era incondicional. Aparte de todo eso, él era una persona con un gran corazón. Muchos de ustedes que lo van a mirar tienen buenos recuerdos y él fue un motivo para su vida de cada uno de ustedes. De corazón, yo les deseo a todos los que están mirando que les haya dejado un gran amor para compartir con todos y que sigan todas las cosas que él sembró en todos y cada uno de ustedes con mucho amor, sin pedir nada a cambio, y todo lo hagan de corazón, sin condiciones. Y para mí va a vivir hasta la eternidad. Y me dejo lo más hermoso, su hija, Vanessa, y Rosa, que lo llenó de amor mientras estuvo con él. Cada uno de ustedes, cuando me necesiten, yo voy a estar aquí. Los quiero mucho, a todos.
You both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride. So let the light guide your way, yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home.
Y'all ain't never seen no damn Jesus sandals?
Amigo mío, aunque no estés, te lo contaré todo cuando te vuelva a ver. Un largo camino corrimos esta vez, te lo contaré todo cuando te vuelva a ver. When I see
One really good word to describe Eric would be emotional.
The word I used to describe him is solid.
Loyal. Daredevil.
There's a lot of words to describe him, but he was always happy.
Show true loyalty.
Un gran ser humano.
One of a kind.
Caring.
Adventurous.
Chill, that nigga was chilling hype. He was like me.
Real, to be honest.
Adventurous.
Lindo, so nice.
Muy feliz.
loyal, and resilient.
You can't just like, there's just so many words.
Never saw him mad, sad, no nothing. He was always happy, always had a smile no matter what.
He's a loyal person.
He was a really happy person, but he could also, his feelings hurt easily.
You never knew what you were going to get yourself into with Eric. He was this great person, and he loved his friends so much, every single one of them.
He cared so much about everyone. Even if they didn't care about him the same way, he was always making sure that everybody was okay, even if he wasn't.
I don't think I've ever met someone as real as Pecas, if I'm gonna be realistic.
He always helped everybody out, and that's one thing I always respect about him.
Él vivió su vida lo máximo. A sus 19 años, él había vivido más que cualquiera de nosotros.
Forgive me, Lord, for these wicked thoughts. Your intentions are good, but my life on pause. What's right or wrong? Give me a sign to carry on.
Forgive me, Lord,
for a
these
blessing to
wicked
eat my
thoughts.
soul. Cause we ain't hitting no more.
Luminous, living,
Dear Becca's, how you been? What's it like on the other end? Shit be different, can't pretend and try to be strong, but I'm weak in the end. Got it in my head. Think about the times we was chillin', we was kids. The times we got in trouble, the times we go and play. Remember the Mexico team? You was number 14, I was 15. This a good ass times, I cannot believe you was really gone. God, please be your dream. You was always cool, sometimes act a fool. Never really mad, I know your heart was big, bigger than the land. Your hate was always small, small like an ant. Always by your side, oh my mama not alive. Left an angel, please watch over and help us be stable. Not what it means, is what you understand. Standing in your room, same year but a different year. Me without you, but I know you still here. Hey, dear Becca's, how you been? What's it like on the other end? Shit be different, can't pretend to try to be strong, but I'm weak in the end. Clouded in my head. My nigga, just remember, this is not goodbye. We will reunite in due time. Until then, we gon' keep on going. 41 not going down. Yeah, we finna flourish. We sit around and talk, reminisce and think about the time we was all on your porch, smoking and we chillin'. Sometimes always sippin'. We had a million memories and a million more to go. Tell you about mine once I see you again. Until then, sincerely, your best friend.